Today we're going to be looking at relations and functions. A relation is a set of ordered pairs. Remember, an ordered pair is an x value and a y value. A function is when each input value has exactly one output value. So let's use a mapping diagram to determine if the following relation is a function. So I need to put my inputs in this one, which my inputs are my x values. I need to put them in descending order. So all my x's, my lowest is a -4. Then I have 3. I have 2 of them, so I'm just going to write in 1. Then 8 and a 9. So let's put my outputs, which are my y values. So it looks like my lowest is a -2, then 0, 1, 2, and 3. So if I map 3 maps to -2, 8 maps to 1, 9 to 2, 3 to 3, and -4 to 0. So if I take a look, in order to determine if this is a function, I have to make sure that each of my inputs has exactly one output. And in this instance, my one input has 2 outputs, so this is not a function. So let's look at the second one. My inputs, the lowest I have is a 2, then a 5, 6, 6.5, and 7. My outputs, I have 2 -1s, but I'm only writing it in once. 0, 2, and a 6. So 6.5 maps to 0. 7 maps to -1. 6 maps to 2. 2 maps to 6. And 5 maps to -1. So this one, all of our input values map to exactly one output. So this is a function. We can also determine if a relation is a function by using the vertical line test. It's a way where we analyze a graph. So if we can draw a vertical line and it crosses only one point, it is a function. So let's plot our data set. We have +4, -2, +1, +2, 0, 1, -2, +2, and +2, 0. So if I'm taking a look at a graph, no matter how I draw my vertical lines, I'm only intersecting one data point, so this is a function. So let's look at the second one. We have 0, +2, +1, -1, -1, +4, 0, -3, +2, +1. So if I look at this vertical line test, right here it fails because I'm crossing 2 values, so it's not a function. Alright, let's look at how we can find our output values when we're given this function rule. So if I have x equals 1, I can plug in 1 for my x. So 3 times 1 is 3, plus 4. I output 7. I input 2 3 times 2 is 6, plus 4 is 10. Input my 3. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 4 is 13. 3 times 4 plus 4. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16. So look at these last 4 examples. We're going to determine if they are functions. So if we're looking at our input values, I have 2 4s. So that means I have one input value that's going to 2 different numbers. So this is not a function. If I look at this input values, I have 3, 5, 8, and 10, and each one of my inputs goes to only one output. So this is a function. Using the vertical line test on this, no matter where I'm drawing my vertical line, I'm only intersecting in one spot, so this is a function. This one, however, is not a function.